This is the infamous island known as Little St. James, also called Epstein Island. Spread across 72 acres, the island was filled with every imaginable luxury. From high-end resorts to private docks, from a library to a cinema, everything was there. The world's most powerful and famous personalities were frequent visitors to this island. But the dark truth is that behind the facade of parties and vacations, underage children were being exploited. Reports suggest that the island also had underground tunnels. It is believed these tunnels were built for specific purposes, either for staff to move discreetly from one place to another without being seen by guests, or as secret escape routes for elite visitors. The real victims of this place were underage girls and their parents. However, hearing the names of powerful people involved, no one dared to stand against them, at least not for many years. That silence finally broke in March 2005, when a brave girl named Courtney Wild filed the first police complaint against Jeffrey Epstein at the Palm Beach Police Station in Florida. What police, the FBI, and other investigative agencies discovered afterward was horrifying. Evidence included the names of influential individuals, explicit photographs, and flight logs to Epstein Island. These documents were later presented in court and became known as the Epstein Files. But the questions remain. Who exactly was Jeffrey Epstein? Where did his immense wealth come from? How did he build connections with the world's most powerful people? Besides secret tunnels, what else did the FBI find on the island? And most importantly, was it really a coincidence that the CCTV cameras failed on the night Epstein died inside one of the most secure prisons in America? Welcome once again. Truth TV. Man who began as an ordinary math teacher suddenly became one of the most mysterious billionaires in the world. Jeffrey Epstein started his career in 1970 at the Dalton School, but his real base was Wall Street. He earned the trust of billionaires like Leslie Wexner, the owner of Victoria's Secret, and began managing their wealth. With millions of dollars in commissions and friendships within elite circles, Epstein built a vast empire of luxury mansions from New York to Florida. But behind this glittering life was a horrifying secret. Using his power and money, Epstein preyed on innocent, underage girls. The largest private mansion in Manhattan, a 75,000-acre ranch in New Mexico, and luxury apartments in Paris, Epstein's lifestyle looked like a dream. But his true kingdom was the 72-acre island in the Caribbean, Little St. James. To reach the island, Epstein used his private jet, which the media later named the Lolita Express. Allegations claim that many of the world's most influential figures visited this island, where underage girls were targeted. Epstein's world wasn't just built on money, it included the most powerful faces on Earth. Bill Clinton reportedly flew on Epstein's private jet 26 times, including international trips. Donald Trump was Epstein's neighbor and friend during the 1990s, though they later fell out. Trump claimed he never visited Epstein's island. The biggest shock came to the British royal family. Prince Andrew was accused of abusing 17-year-old Virginia Giuffre at Epstein's request. A photograph of Prince Andrew with Virginia went viral worldwide. The consequences were severe. Prince Andrew stepped down from royal duties, paid millions in settlement, and in October 2025, his royal title was officially revoked. From Bill Gates to Hollywood stars, many prominent figures were part of Epstein's social circle. The FBI recovered Daliang CDs and photographs from Epstein's properties, raising fears that he was blackmailing powerful individuals. However, no official client list has ever been confirmed. The scandal first exploded in 2005 after Courtney Wild's statement revealed that Epstein had abused not one or two, but dozens of underage girls. Then came one of the greatest judicial scandals in U.S. history. In 2008, instead of a life sentence, Epstein received a secret plea deal arranged by U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta and Epstein's expensive lawyers, without informing the victims. Epstein was sentenced to just 18 months, received VIP treatment, worked from an office during the day, and returned to jail only to sleep at night. After just 13 months, he was fully free. This deal protected not only Epstein but also his powerful associates, whose names remain buried in the Epstein Files. But Epstein made one fatal mistake: his arrogance. He believed money could buy silence. He was wrong. More victims found the courage to speak out. In July 2009, Virginia Giuffre filed a civil lawsuit, stating that Epstein and his girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell forced her to have sex with powerful men. Ghislaine Maxwell played a key role in the trafficking network. She recruited underage girls near schools, lured them with money and fake job offers, and trained them for Epstein. Public pressure grew. In 2018, journalist Julie K. Brown published the explosive investigation, Perversion of Justice, exposing how the system protected a criminal. This report reignited national outrage. As a result, on July 6, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested again. This time, there would be no deal. Bail was denied. The world waited for names to be revealed, but before the trial could begin, shock struck again. On August 10, 2019, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell in New York. Officials ruled it a suicide. But the circumstances were deeply suspicious. Cameras malfunctioned, guards fell asleep, and Epstein had been removed from suicide watch. Across America, one slogan echoed loudly: Epstein didn't kill himself. After his death, attention turned to Ghislaine Maxwell. She was arrested in July 2020 and later convicted. In June 2022, she was sentenced to 20 years in prison for child sex trafficking. More than $121 million from Epstein's estate has since been distributed to over 150 survivors. Though Epstein is dead, his files continue to shake global politics. Between 2024 and 2025, pressure mounted to release classified documents. In December 2025, tens of thousands of pages were released, though over 1 million pages remain sealed. The battle continues between transparency and power. Epstein's Island also contained bizarre structures: a blue and white temple, mysterious statues, CCTV cameras everywhere, strange medications, and underground structures whose purposes remain unclear. Security, or blackmail? No one knows. Jeffrey Epstein may be gone, but the shadow of his crimes still looms over the world's most powerful people. This story, which began with the courage of a single child in 2005, has become one of the largest corruption and abuse scandals in modern history. Money and power can hide crimes, but they can never erase them. The stick of justice may be silent, but when it strikes, even the tallest towers of arrogance fall to dust.